TCS NQT. So this is our topic for today, in which we will be covering from eligibility criteria to FAQs, salary packages, role tiers, and everything you need to know. So this is the on-go video for you if you want to know everything about TCS NQT. So stay tuned and watch the full video and get the full info about TCS NQT. First things first, TCS NQT. What is the full form of NQT? It's National Qualifiers Test. So there are actually two paths in which TCS NQT takes place, in which one is TCS National Hiring, which is for all the students, which is the direct gateway for TCS jobs. And this is absolutely free, exclusive for specific batches. Second is TCS Ion NQT, which is paid. This is the certification exam in which you pay some fees, which is around 600 to 1000 rupees, and you get a scorecard which is valid for 2 years, which is not only accepted in TCS but also in 1700 plus companies, in which it includes Geo and many more. So I think this will give you a clear idea about which TCS NQT is taking place this March, in which you can appear. Now I will go for eligibility criteria. First and foremost is the batches for which the TCS is hiring. Mostly this year it's hiring for for 26th batch and 25th batch. So that is the foremost priority for you to be the eligible for this QT exam. So next is the degree. So degree that is eligible are BE BTech, ME MTech, MCA, MSc, and all the master's degree. Next is the 60% rule, where either you have to have 60% or 6 CGPA, which is mandatory across all, like 10th, 12th, diploma, UG, PG, everything. Backlog. So at the time of exam, you can have one active backlog, and at the time of joining, you shouldn't have any of the backlogs. And next is the gap. So the gap requirement is it can be till 2 years. So only 2 years gap is allowed in TCS. So next I will go for the role tiers, which is the very important topic. So there are three role tiers, basically TCS Ninja, TCS Digital, TCS Prime. It's very popular throughout the country, the all three role tiers. So I will break it down for you. So TCS Ninja is for entry level, and it has the salary package from 3.3 LPA undergraduate and 3.5 approx for postgraduates. Next is TCS Digital, in which the salary package starts from 7 LPA. It goes to 7.5 LPA based on UG and PG. And next is TCS Prime Salary, which is highest for an entry level fresher in TCS, which goes from 10 to 9 LPA to 11.5 LPA and 12.5 LPA for the postgraduates. I think this makes you clear all about the role tiers and the salary packages. So next thing, we will jump on to exam patterns. The exam is divided into two parts, mainly two parts, which every student aspirant has to go through both the parts. So the first part is the foundation part, which goes for 75 minutes, which covers numerical ability, verbal ability, logical reasoning, the all the basics things that covers the this is in the foundation. So the next part is part B, which is advanced one, in which it goes for 115 minutes, and it covers the major parts like advanced quants, advanced reasoning, and two coding questions. Performance in second advanced advanced section chooses in which can you be selected, like if you are selected in digital or in prime. The mainly this section is capable of qualifying you for digital and prime. Coding languages that are used are C++, Java, Python, and Perl. So you can give the exam in either of these languages, and the question are mostly DSA based. It goes from tree graphs, the hard level questions. So you have to prepare from that side. Next, we will go for FAQs, exam centers. So the most thing that comes in your mind is the exam center. So TCS is mainly focusing on doing in centers exams in this cycle, which is for 2026, which will be happening in mainly in TCS Ion Hubs, which is near to you. Next is score validation. So if you are giving the paid one, the score is valid for 2 years. Next is, can you retake the test? Yes, you can retake the test whenever the eligibility criteria is there for you. So every time that you are eligible, you can give the test, and the best score is only which is considered for the following process. So I think this will make most of the things clear for you regarding TCS NQT. So even if you have any question, you can ping me on comments, or you can go on my Instagram channel, which is for Robbie, and connect with me direct. And if you have any questions, so you can ping me anywhere. Okay. So registration date for this cycle is has been started, and it has been started from February 18th, and the last date for the registration will be March 2026. So you can go and register fast and give the exam now, which is for free. Okay. And the tests will be starting from March 10 onwards. So I think this will really help you. Most of you have question like, what are the questions that come in the advanced exams? So most of you would be thinking, what would be the questions that mostly has been asked in the advanced level? Okay, so I have my colleagues like who have given digital and prime. So I know the mainly things that they covered were DSA tree graphs and all the basics one. So medium level questions are to be expected, and also the hard ones. Okay, so prepare for it like that. If you're a fresher and only looking for a job in TCS, so TCS Ninja is also a good option, in which you mainly focus on aptitude questions. I think that can be fine, and even if you pass 1 to 2 3 test cases in the advanced one, that would be fine, and that will give you opportunity to work in TCS. So you can go for it, and I'm not quoting anything, but this is mainly that I have been working with them, the TCS Ninja people, TCS Digital people. So I guess that makes some idea. The registrations, you can go on TCS Next Step portal and get yourself registered and go for the cycle. So all the best if you are planning on giving the NQT test this year. The best for it. And if this video has helped even a bit for you, so you can click on the subscribe button and help me grow as much as you can. And this is the first time I have been making the video in full English, so it can help more people to reach out and get the information and get the job done. So thank you for watching the full video, and thank you for everything. So bye bye for now. See you in the next move. So bye bye for now. See you in the next video.